No, but now
Way to the populace, Red.
Nazca was a Hayao Miyazaki.
Miyazaki, yes.
Yeah, and it was like the end of the world sort of thing where we had polluted the place so bad that you couldn't live in it.
Which one was this?
Next week.
No, Nausicaa.
Yeah, Valley of the Wind. Yes. That was the English. Yeah.
He knows, yeah.
Okay. Now that I know what in English, Nausicaa, Valley of the Wind. Now I get it.
Okay, yeah.
Brooklyn.
Yeah, well.
See, Hayao Miyazaki is somebody I need to actually follow a lot of his.
I met that
Between
motherfucker.
that and...
Really?
Yes. Long time ago, back like right
touch
after
your
high
hands?
school. Yes, you can. It was during a fucking premiere of his at a theater, like at the Ziegfeld or something, and he was there to answer questions afterwards.
That's awesome.
And it was me and Jess, Scroll Adam, and a bunch of other people.
We love you, Jess.
No, it was an awesome time. Yeah,
That's great. That's awesome.
she's actually the one who got me onto Miyazaki.
What did you ask him?
I did not ask him anything. I did, however, get to ask Neil Gaiman a question about like his beef with Todd McFarlane, and he was like, "How do you guys find out this stuff?" I'm pretty sure it was Todd McFarlane, but I don't know.
It's what he does.
And that was separately at a Vampire Hunter D premiere.
Ooh,
when
another great film.
When they premiered Bloodlust, and they started it out, and everybody's watching it, everybody's cool, and suddenly, like, you see VHD in the distance, and, like, somebody's, like, eyeballing him through the crosshairs, and he's like, I got him in my sights. And somebody automatically yells, "Not dubbed!" And everybody cracks the fuck up. Because, yes, it was dubbed, but it was well dubbed. It really was.
Yeah, I mean, like, now
because the motherfuckers that did Ninja Scroll did that shit, and it was good.
And Ninja Scroll is one of the best animes
It
of all
really
time.
is.
It is one of the
Yeah.
quintessentials.
How
I
is
put
it
it
that
up there.
Everybody has seen Ninja Scrolls.
Everybody, because that was like
That
the
was like the first anime, right?
Without question.
I feel like came out
The first I would
anime
say
was
commercial.
exposed to.
For me, it was Akira. And then I found Ninja Scroll.
See, I
right
never
after.
knew about Akira,
I didn't know.
and I'm not going to say it with the
Battle of
accent
the
and ruin it.
Planets.
The first anime I ever saw was the Street Fighter II motion picture.
Bingo.
Then it was Fatal Fury. Then the Guyver. But I started to make my way slowly up, and then I realized that there's a whole like world of anime, and
never
that's
seen
when I
Battle of
found
the
Ninja
Planets?
Scroll. What?
You never seen Battle of the Planet?
I never saw Battle of the Planets.
The G-Force?
Yes.
The adaptation
Never
on
saw it.
Cartoon Network,
Never
bro.
saw it.
Okay, so before I actually saw that, before that actually hit Cartoon Network, there's my big
I'm
five.
drunk, but I'm sorry.
My big five are Ninja Scroll, Akira. You have
It's Akira to the white folks in the audience.
Ghost in the Shell. Record of Lodoss War.
Lodoss War is fucking dope. Thank you for
Fucking
knowing
phenomenal.
that.
Yeah,
So many people gloss over that.
seriously, that is like the
6
ultimate
VHS
Final
tapes. That
Fantasy.
shit cost like $120 back in the day.
I looked up the DVD. It's still like $60-$80 on Amazon. It's ridiculous. And Street Fighter 2.
Yeah.
Those
Street
are
Fighter
my
2,
big five.
not in
Right there.
fucking English. Because
No.
if you watched it in English, you missed the Chun-Li nude scene, which is really the whole reason to watch the movie in the first place.
Yeah, well, and honestly, the Street Fighter Alpha tag team of Ryu and Ken against Bison.
It's just so much better in Japanese. The dialogue
Yeah.
is so much better.
I always watch those with the fucking subtitles.
You gotta. Like, they ruin it in English by dumbing it down for American audiences.
Yes.
Like, how about, if you're gonna fucking dub the shit, read the motherfucking lines that are down there.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do. Don't change it. Don't overact
Don't
it.
interpret it.
Thank you. Don't interpret it.
Yeah.
Read the motherfucker.
Yeah.
God damn it. So, I'm sorry.
Yes, please.
go
No, I
So, I'm actually going to go off map. First one's an anime, and that is Afro Samurai.
Hey, I fucking love that.
Sam Jackson as a fucking samurai.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
never watched it.
And
actually.
also
What?
a ninja.
Yeah.
Never watched Afro Samurai.
Usually done by the RZA, the
Nah.
whole soundtrack. Oh,
Yeah, listen, who...
I know I missed out on that
and
one.
the
I
RZA
know I
the
did.
soundtrack for fucking Kill Bill 1 and 2, bro.
right.
When he came out and like he was just like, why aren't you retreating? He's like, because I keep moving forward. I was like, oh fuck. And the best sword movie of all time, and I'm gonna say it right now, of all time, Sword of Doom.
There's an anime?
You
No.
mentioned that.
Oh, there's a movie.
Movie.
Okay.
Live action.
Live action, and where you actually see the evil in someone's sword. It's played that well, where it's so subtle.
Huh.
But
Cool.
it's the best fencing I've ever seen.
Good to know.
Yeah.
I would say if I had to rank my top 5, I'm just going to stick to anime here. In no particular order, I'm going to give it Street Fighter 2, obviously, because that was the one that got me into it, and it still holds up to this day.
Yes, it does.
To just fast forward to the scene with Ryu and Ken versus Bison, it's just, like, when he's just, like just fading out of all the fucking shit that they're throwing at him, and all of a sudden Ryu just busts out, bang, bang, boom, and he connects. He's like, oh, okay, you want to fuck around.
Yeah.
He's like, flip, throws the cape off, let's go.
Yeah.
Like, God, there's so much fucking energy in that scene.
It's great pageantry. Yeah.
Fatal Fury, because I love Masami Obari. He is literally my favorite anime artist, and the Fatal Fury series just gets better and better with each inclining. There's the original, which you have to watch for story. The second one, which fucking Terry versus Krauser, is the greatest fight you will ever watch. And then Fatal Fury, the motion picture, because you've invested this much time, you have to finish it. You do. Record of the Lodos War, because if you're ever been a Final Fantasy fan of
Or
any
a D&D
sort,
fan.
anything like that, Shining Force, whatever, you need to watch Lodos War, because it's just literally Final Fantasy played out in front of you for fucking 12 hours. It's awesome.
It's amazing.
It's fucking Game of Thrones anime form. It's dope as fuck.
Yes.
Anything by Hayao Miyazaki, without question, but my personal favorite happens to go to Howl's Moving Castle, just because this son of a bitch, this one dude, just animates this whole, like, the castle's just, like, walking on legs, and there's shit moving all around.
Is that the Steam one?
Yes, that's the one. And it's just moving.
All they were doing like that was just...
And it's just like when you watch the whole scene, and you're just taking in all the moving parts in this one animation, you're just like, that took a while. Yeah, all cell animation. Thank you, Chris. All cells. You're just like, that took a long time.
Wow.
Yeah.
And when you're thinking 24 cells per second, and you've got this thing on screen for 30 seconds, do the math.
Yeah, they were definitely
How
doing
much
the
did
whole
this
Japanese
motherfucker
slow and
draw?
go. Yeah.
Like, for real.
How much did he redraw?
And last but not least, I gotta give credit to the shit that got me invested in mechs all over again.
Macross?
Gundam Wing, man.
Oh, Gundam Wing.
Gundam Wing on Cartoon Network. I
Yeah.
was blown away. And they didn't even finish it with Endless Waltz, the movie, when actually Wing Zero popped out the fucking feathered wings and just blasted the shit out of the fucking enemy base with these double-barreled guns.
Yeah, we call that the mobile Satan.
Oh, man. I watched that shit I went down to Chinatown. I'm like, give me that motherfucker. And I went home and watched that shit. It was dope. And, like, you get to see the culmination of everything that you've built toward in the series, from Zex piloting the first mech, and I don't remember its name, to Epion, to...
You know what
like,
Zek means in Russian?
No.
Prisoner.
Really? Like, Zex was my favorite guy, because I root for the villain. I'm always rooting for the villain. Always. I rooted for Reverse Flash. I was rooting for Godspeed in the
They're
last
more
episode.
interesting.
I rooted for Bluto. I rooted for Shredder. I rooted for Mumra.
I rooted for Galleon.
I fucking totally rooted for Galleon. I rooted for Sephiroth. I was playing the game. I wanted to lose.
But what about Nightmare Campus? Who do you root for?
Who?
That
What? Now? What? When?
Oh, anime porn.
I don't know that one.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Tentacle porn.
yeah.
It's upside
Crap.
down, Greg.
And I know it was a book. Greg's awake. Naushka.
What?
Naushka.
In English.
I think it's a Japanese anime, and the only way you can say it is Naushka.
Bless you.
Yeah.
Lie.
But
Okay.